In the headlines tonight, this just in, Mayor de Blasio says that there have been 100 new cases in the city today alone, bringing the total now to 923 with 10 deaths. Also new tonight, we have learned an NYPD officer has tested positive. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor live on the west side tonight with the very latest on that and also what is next for millions of New Yorkers. Alice.
Christine, that officer works at the 1st Precinct in Manhattan, and we know that more than 30 fellow officers are out sick, with 17 of those more than 30 officers complaining that they have corona-like symptoms, but we want to stress that they have not yet tested positive for that. This as the city desperately tries to stop the spread.
I think New Yorkers should be prepared right now for the possibility of a shelter-in-place order.
Mayor de Blasio's office says a decision to do so would happen in the next 48 hours. But the governor says the mayor needs state approval and
I don't think shelter in place really works for one locality. I'm a New York City boy, born and raised, if you can't tell, and we're very good at getting around the rules. You know, you say shelter in place if you stay in New York City. I'll go stay with my sister in Westchester, right?
Governor Cuomo says a statewide policy wouldn't work either unless other surrounding states do it too. What is shelter in place exactly? Most activity would be limited, but plans would be in place for people to get food and medicine. After outrage poured in online, alternate side parking will be suspended beginning Wednesday through March 24th. But you still have to pay the meters. Want to take an Uber, Via, or Lyft? You can, but the pool option is no longer allowed. However, the mayor says couples and families who live together can take one together. Macy's, Nordstrom, and other major department stores have all decided to close for at least 2 weeks.
It kind of just becomes a little more real. I think we've all seen pictures on social media about, you know, Times Square and everything slowing down, but working close by and seeing, I was here for the grand opening, so seeing the amount of people that were here that entire weekend and then closed, you know, they always have lines for like sneaker releases and all these other events that they have, so it's a little scary.
As for employees,
I think it's about time.
These Macy's employees say it's empty inside anyway. And while they're out of the store, one less thing for them to worry about.
Once we finally got the email today that it was closing, a few of us were very happy because, you know, we could provide for ourselves if it closed. So we were wondering, what about the other workers who couldn't provide for themselves? And then we got a next email that they'll pay us till April 1st.
So how do New Yorkers feel about all the restrictions?
I feel like whatever we have to do to make sure that we have as few casualties as possible is what we have to do. You know, I think it's better to know that we can save one person, somebody not get sick. You know, if that means no one gets to go shopping and people have to stay home and not go to bars, then that's what we have to do.
Around 10 o'clock tonight, Mayor de Blasio spoke on MSNBC, doubling down, telling New York City residents to prepare for a shelter in place, but he did acknowledge this cannot happen without the state being in agreement. Tonight, we are live on the west side of Manhattan. Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.